What's going on, guys? So, for today's episode, I need to get myself a mine set up. I figured it was important because last time we did get some good iron, which is great for the infrastructure. But at the end of the day, we do have to start digging underground. And I kind of had some ideas as to stuff I want to do underground for my base as well. But we'll just kind of kick off the episode, see what happens. I actually don't know what I have beneath me. That probably wouldn't hurt to find out. So why don't I go ahead and do that? Okay, I've got nickel, silicon, and magnesium. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Although, however, I am going to go ahead and find myself a close by iron vein. And then I will cut to that point when I get there. Okay, guys. So, apparently, and I've scoured this area before, right? Apparently there's just a big old iron rock sitting here giving me the middle finger. Because I know I've been out here before. And for whatever reason, this iron rock just decided it wanted to pop into existence. Don't really know why. Of course, I'm also not going to question it. But that's good, because I do need some iron. Well, more iron, anyway. Although, the thing I am definitely going to have to consider is I'm going to want to have to put power efficiency modules on the refinery that I do have. So that's definitely something else I want to get done today, because I do need to start refining some of the iron. Because, as I've stated previously, I do have the scarcity mod on, so that's definitely something I want to look out for, is to have that thing on, because if I don't, it's going to be a quick end to the series, I'll tell you that. And I'm planning to try to outlast this thing for as long as I can, as far as getting to the alien planet, getting, more uranium, everything like that. As long as I can do that, I don't see why I can't get it to work. And there goes some of the iron. It's alright, I'm not really losing a whole lot, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so I mean, that's just kind of my game plan for now, is to kind of get the power efficiency modules, stuff like that. And I think once I get those, and maybe one more refinery, I'll be good. Now you guys are probably saying, well, what about an arc furnace? Well, two things. One, I already have a refinery, so an arc furnace would essentially be a waste of resources. Especially because I don't have that much ore to refine right now. There's no real backup of the stuff. And two, because you can't put modules on them, at least not that I'm aware of, I don't think you can, I won't be able to make them power efficient. And that's ultimately going to hurt my battery power. So, not really looking forward to that whole idea. But one of the many things I was thinking of was also trying to make, I don't know if I want to do a drone or if I want to do just the smallest type of flying craft, because I want to do something that was like uranium powered, but something that doesn't have like a lot of cargo space or anything like that, just more or less something for exploring. And if I want to do a little cargo running, I can. I mean, I don't know, tell me what you guys think down in the comments, if any of those ideas sound good to you, or if all my ideas suck. Just kind of stuff I'm trying to kick around right now and see what I want to do and mess with and all that stuff. I'm honestly surprised I even had this many ideas, because I didn't have too many going into today. But considering I've got that many ideas, it's not bad. The only problem, obviously, if I decided to do a drone, which, a couple problems. One, I wouldn't be able to automate it because I'm not good with that type of stuff. And two, if I were to remote control it, I would have a very limited range, unless I, made some sort of way for it to attach to my rover. And then that would have another whole host of issues. So I'm not entirely sure about that idea either. But I don't know, we'll just see where it goes and kind of go from there. Obviously, since I just started the season, a lot of this is still fresh, and we've got plenty, and I mean plenty of time for these ideas. So, not worried about it at all. Actually, now that I've got my iron that I was originally setting out to build a mine for, I think I'll be quite alright. I will mark it so I don't lose it. But I'm gonna head back to base real quick once I have the remote control. Oops. I'm gonna head back to base real quick, and then once I do that, I will catch you guys there. Alright guys, I am back to base here. I've got all my lovely, lovely iron, and is it just... How am I getting solar power right now? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I can see the sun right now. Let me turn these lights off real quick. Not what I meant. I didn't mean to turn the battery off. Dang it. No, I meant to do this. Kind of a day, let me tell you. Sorry about that. Anyway. I guess I am getting solar power. I don't know how I'm getting 4 bars. Because apparently that's 4 bars. But, anyways. I'm going to set this now, then to recharge. And apparently the battery's just going to decide it wants to recharge really, really quickly. And I'm fine with that. In fact, actually, what do I need for power cells? Because I know I'm not out, but I'm low. Battery cells require silicon and nickel, which I'm at least partially confident I'm sitting on silicon. I don't know about nickel. That one I will most certainly have to investigate. So let me just see. Nickel. Oh, good. I am actually sitting on both. So that actually means I'll be able to set myself up. Come on. Come on, the batteries are on. No. Speed being stupid again. Sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Anyway. So, if the nickel's right there and the silicons... See, I want to put this in a spot that's not going to be bad. Because I know I'm going to be coming back this way. I don't want to run over it with the rover, which is the problem. So I'm thinking maybe do something... Where's the nickel entirely at? So the nickel's like... Okay, so the nickel vein's all the way over here. So actually, if I just end up digging somewhere... Oh, and actually silicon's pretty close too. So I might be able to just do a little loop-de-loop down here. So if I actually go ahead and do something like this... Just investigate here, and I'm trying not to go straight down, so for any of you who are worried about it, I'm trying to avoid that. Oh, trying anyway. Let's see, nickel. If I can get the nickel and then the silicon in like one pretty decent go, I'm sure I'll be really well off. Because then, of course, I'll be able to build as many batteries as I would like, and I should be in really good shape at that point. I'm going to dig myself the rest of the way to the nickel, and then the silicon, and I will get back to you guys when I find the silicon. Alright guys, we hit nickel. I know I said I was going to wait until silicon, but I just decided, I'm here, I'll just do nickel real quick. I actually have lost the location of silicon, so I may have to relocate it and kind of give myself another idea again as to where it's at. Still not a big fan of what they changed nickel to. I mean, not that I was really a fan of it before, but this olive drab is just not doing it for me. But I know before, before they changed the colors of a lot of the ores, nickel was very resemblant of iron ore, actually, if you can believe that. So that was definitely very confusing. I believe it was like a lighter shade than iron, if I remember correctly. It's hard to remember because it's been a while since they've done that update. But I mean, needless to say, though, it was definitely a welcome change in that front. I just don't really like the color that they picked for it. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, obviously, but I'm most definitely happy with it. Now, check out this little convoluted tunnel I may have ended up burning myself in. Indeed. Hold on. No, hold on. I can fix this. I promise. Don't worry. Oh, I want to fix this so bad too. There we go. Oh, and then I'm gonna need like a half armor block here. Very nice. It's like it didn't even happen. And we're actually getting a fair amount of sun now. So it should be recharging most of the batteries. Are you on discharge? Yeah, you are. Hold on. Let me group up all the batteries real quick because I don't think they're on the same cycle. You're set to discharge, 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 discharge. Oh. Okay. Well then. Now, it wouldn't really hurt to have a little bit of stone in here. I don't want a lot, but it wouldn't hurt to have a little. So, binary, turn that on. Hold on. Since I've got it. No, not that. That's workshop. We're gonna do a stream favorite, the Paladin's Inventory Manager. Okay. Remember exit. Okay. Run. Now we just need the timer block. Spell. Timer block, silent, run it instantly just because we can. The Tim block with default arguments. Where is it? Here it is. So run with default argument. And so in case you guys are ever wondering how to set this up, by the way, this is exactly how you do it. You do that script that I just ran. I like to hit run once on it and then go to your timer block, set up your actions, go run the programmable block with default argument, and then you're going to take your timer block down and you're going to do start. And then all you got to do is hit start once, and as we can easily check, it is now running. Now there's other more complicated things that you can do with it, like you can do cycles and all that nonsense. I don't typically mess with it because I don't need to, but what it allows me to do is micromanage pretty much just everything. Now, I don't remember specifically what the... Oh, it's Tim Auto. I don't remember specifically what the command is as far as, like, excluding specific things, so I might have to look that up. But my batteries actually should still be holding up pretty well, should they not? Oh yeah, they're fine. So that'll get to work with stuff that I really need, which the next part I really need to work on is offloading the iron. Which I'm not going to sit here and offload all of it. We'd be here all day if I did that. I'm just going to offload enough that... Holy. You see how high up that thing is on the mountain? How's that even lodged up there? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get my iron. Take care of all that business. I'm only going to do 2 runs for now because that's all I'm going to need. The next big thing I need to do is I need to get my silicon tunnel. And then once I get the silicon tunnel, I'll be able to build power cells, and hopefully I'll have 4 or 5 batteries on the station itself up and running by the end of the day. That's the plan. That's what I'm shooting for. I don't know, but one can hope. I just need to find my silicon first. Come on, you were just right there. Okay, I'm gonna do it far enough away that I'll be able to do this. I never did end up finding it, so that's kind of the difficulty with it. But I should be able to mine down here and get it pretty nice and easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut, and when I find the silicon, I'll let you guys know. Okay guys, so I have found my silicon, which is great. So now I'll be able to mine myself up a load of this. I don't know how many batteries I'll be able to make off of this. I'm hoping a fair few, but I would imagine that is a strong hope. Now, what I was saying earlier about the nickel, about it used to be the same color as iron, was one thing. But now, in this update, well, not the newest update, obviously, but the one where they changed the color of the ores, or some of them anyway. Iron's always been the same, of course, but they changed silicon now to where it looks like uranium. And platinum's sort of in that discussion, except it's a little grayish. Silver's a bright gray. Like, I think they did themselves more hindrance than favors. That's just me, but I don't know. To me, it just doesn't seem all that super intelligent. See, maybe I do need an arc furnace. It's really hard telling, but I know for batteries I'm going to need, let's see, 120 per. So say I want 3 batteries, I'm going to need 360. Which actually I have 80, so I won't even need that full amount. So, first things first, definitely going to want to get another battery going. Big thing on that. Batteries are definitely the one thing I want to have set up before anything else. Because you got the power, you don't have any issues. Big thing. And I actually should be able to build one pretty quickly, which would be nice. 120 power cells should be able to do. Well, not quite, but almost there. And I'll be able to incorporate those little mine shafts into the base, so I'm not too concerned about it. Because there's components and computers. I need one unified container. I think once I get that, as far as components are concerned, I'll be fine. What am I missing? Iron of all things? Really? See, this was supposed to be set to audio, and it's not. Audio, I hope you heard that. I just said audio. It was supposed to be set to auto, and it's not. Oh, I'm a mess. Absolute mess. Let's see. Where was I? Computers. I'm going to go check for construction components. I think I should still have a few over here. Not entirely sure, but I believe I do. Construction. Oh, just enough. Of course, with this iron, I should be fine. And then 14 more power cells. So I don't know if I arranged all the batteries or not, but I'm gonna definitely make sure I do that once I get this one welded up. Because if I can get all of them into one little area, that'll be even better. Okay. They're all semi-auto. Yeah. So we should be good. Wait. There. That way they'll recharge while the sun's plenty well up. And I'm getting tons of power. That's the next thing I need to do, is get more solar panels. That's only silicon and nickel. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a half and half on the batteries. This is gonna be group 1. This is gonna be group 2 as far as batteries go. And they'll be set to discharge and recharge. And then that way I should be able to recharge them as I go. Not sure if that's efficient or not, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Solar is going to be my next big thing. No, I don't need 1,000. I need, like, more of those. I was really lucky on the deposit that I stumbled upon with where I'm at. It definitely helped. I'm going to go mine some more, though, and I will cut back to you guys when I have it. Okay, guys, I am back. So, I got a fairly sufficient amount of nickel. I still need to grab silicon, which is a problem. But while I actually do that, I wanted to kind of run something by you guys, see what you thought. So, obviously I have this series. It's not going anywhere, I would imagine, unless you guys just are absolutely so displeased with it you don't want to see it anymore. Which, I can understand, but I'm sure somebody will like this. I know Cabbage is all about it. Or at least he has been. But I was thinking, so for those of you who do know, I mean, obviously not everybody probably will, but for those of you who are aware, Keen Software House has another game called Medieval Engineers, which I've played it before from time to time, and I have a pretty decent clue what I'm doing. I'm not really big as far as like the machining side of it, like with the ropes and the pulleys and all that stuff, but I was kind of kicking around an idea of doing like maybe a Medieval Engineers survival series. I don't know if that'd be something you guys would be interested in, or I could just do like an all like creative series. Although I don't know. I mean, I think survival would be a lot more fun. But I mean, you know, you guys just tell me down in the comments what you think as far as if that'd be something you'd want to see. Because I've been kind of kicking around the idea for a while. And, I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool because, you know, Space Engineers is one thing. You got all your, you know, your hopes and dreams in one basket as far as trying to get to space, and then once you're there, you eke out your little existence, which is fun. But then you have Medieval Engineers, where it's more, even more so survivalist, especially because you've got food, which I like that aspect of it. I have thought for a while that SE kind of needs some sort of like food sort of aspect as far as the survival element. And I'm actually kind of surprised there really haven't been any mods for it yet. But I mean, I guess there's not really any super basis for it in the game. I just think that'd be something that'd be kind of cool to have to deal with. And then maybe if you want to get really intense with the space radiation. But that's for another day entirely. But with that, I mean, yeah, Space Engineers, or not Space Engineers, Medieval Engineers would be definitely a really cool series to get started, and I would have no problem, like, say, doing 2 videos of that a week and then 2 videos of this for, you know, Monday through Thursday. If that's something you guys are interested in, definitely let me know. I would be more than happy to start that, and I think it'd be a blast, honestly. So you guys, for the last and final time, let me know what you think. And I'll take a look at what the community reaction is, and we'll go from there. As far as my next step, so I've got my nickel, I've got my silicon, I've built my batteries, so now I need to get on that track of I want to build my solar cells. So I'm going to get rid of those because I don't need any more. What am I currently refining? Okay, I need nickel. That should be something I need to work on. Another refinery and or arc furnace, I think would definitely be something I need right now. Where would I be able to... In fact, I may have already found where I want it. Let me look. I do still need to grind down all the unnecessary parts of this ship, and I will get there. But for now, I just kind of want to get myself set up. Is there... No, there's not a bottom on that. Ooh, actually, I could just do that. That'd be fine. That'd be gravy. steel plate. Yep. I think once I get this welded up and set up to an auto arc furnace, I should be in better shape. Wait, is that not connected anymore? Oh, did that? No, that. Oh, that's right. Components can't. So for those of you who don't know, components can't travel through small pipes like that. Only the big ones. And me being a not a rookie, still managed to not figure that out. I'm sure somebody was looking at me going, "You idiot! What are you thinking?" Oh well, it happens. Happens to everybody. Speaking of which, I forgot construction components. Although that shouldn't be too hard to do. Oh, actually, I've got some. Even better. So we set this to him auto. And then this should take care of any iron and nickel. I don't think it'll do silicon, which is fine. I don't need it to. Yeah, I won't do silicon. But we'll go ahead and we'll put all the nickel in there. So I can do the silicon in the main thing. And I will need to look up what the commands are for, you know, no iron, no nickel, all that stuff. I believe the arc furnace can also refine cobalt. So that's good. Let me just see here. Throw the rest of the silicon in there. How am I looking on the whole battery usage? Oh, you're recharging really nicely. What about total usage? Ooh, okay, so those batteries are about to switch. Okay. Well, I think we got a lot of progress in that episode. We got access to our nickel, to our silicon, a fair bit of iron, which is great. We're starting to build an infrastructure with the batteries. Solar panels are coming next. No doubt about that. In fact, I'm definitely doing that next episode. So, I mean, yeah, I'm really proud of that. Like I said, tell me what you guys think about the Medieval Engineers series. I'm definitely willing to kick that off. I could even try to see if I could invite Max to do that. Maybe for a dual series even. Hell, that'd be even better. If you're just browsing your way through, hit that subscribe button and that like button. If you didn't like the video, you know, hit the dislike button. And I will see you guys in the next one.